probably more it's more amplified due to if the hand comes up, it's hard for the trunk to stabilize and basically hold neutral posture throughout the drive phase with the hand up, right? So there's a couple mechanisms just to give you context. The goal is to keep our trunk neutral all the way up until the point in which we anchor down. At that same time in which we're keeping the trunk neutral, we want our lower half to rotate, our hips to rotate to create separation, to create stretch, right? That's segmentation essentially. And you can see here as at the point of which you anchor down, you have kind of two breakdowns that are, pretty major within the actual, movements that incorporate power output. So your hips are rotating late and your arm was early, which then forced your trunk to rotate early. Hips late, trunk early. That's not good. We essentially want the opposite. Give you some more context on this as well. With this video, you can see here, hand flips up. Now the trunk's gonna start its rotation, and then now boom, you anchor down, and there's not, see how these two parts are moving together? Like if you looked at your rear hip and your right shoulder, see how they move together before this really truly anchors into the ground? So there's no stretch, there's no segmentation. So this is what I believe influences a lot of pushy kind of arm actions, because you're having to, essentially just complete rotation. So I'm going to show you two videos, both Marcus Stroman, and I know you can't see Stroman's lower half, but the front side, the glove side mechanics are going to be a contributor to help influence that trunk rotation to not occur too early. And then now the hand is actually going to be another contributor, flipping up above the shoulder line, above the elbow line, at the time in which the front foot is anchoring to the ground. I call that like the velocity enhancing move, where you see internal rotation, hand flips up, front foot anchors, you create stretch all kind of within the couple frames. So see how much stretch he's creating here. And now basically the arm is going to be leveraged. The arms gets pulled through by the trunk. This is what I look at in terms of like using the body to throw. I know that gets kind of thrown out a lot without really knowing the full context to how to truly sequence in such a way that you minimize the load on the elbow and the arm, maximize the capacity of the body. So here's a really good visual. You can see, like, just focus on a couple of these components. All right, put my mouse on it. Rear hip, you're going to see that start to rotate. The elbow, you're going to see that start to retract. The trunk throughout this is neutral due to the timing of when the glove side is going to go, right? So peep this. So you'll start to see that rear hip rotate, elbow retracts. So you see the stretch in the jersey here. That's beautiful. That's actually creating that launching from stretch mechanism I'll talk about in the report I'm going to give you. So you have all this stretch. Okay, so let's say his front foot anchors down here. You can see it very clear. And now the arm just gets pulled through, right? So you don't have this pushiness because you've sequenced in such a way to now, as your hips complete rotation, your trunk gets pulled through, and then that pulls the arm through. So now what you have is all of this built up rotational energy or torque to then maximize the arm speed. Right? So arm speed isn't necessarily generated by the arm. It's the sequencing of the movements of the entire body and the segmentation that incorporates arm speed, right? And we just want to position our hand and position our arm in such a way that is optimal to receive all of that energy. All right, dudes, Robby Rowe here. Thank you for watching that video. If you're interested in booking your own mechanical analysis, you can click that link right there. Also tell you a little bit about the service and what it entails. Hit that link right there. Subscribe, please. You can also check out that video right there, which is related to the video that you just watched if you want to get some more context on that. All right, guys. Much love. God bless. Till next time. See ya.
Strike three! You're out!